This morning, police in Madison, Wisconsin are searching for answers after a 15-year-old student opened fire at a small private Christian school yesterday morning. One student and one teacher were killed and half a dozen others were injured. Police found the shooter with a gunshot wound and later pronounced dead. Natalie Rupnow has the very latest from New York.
Singing, prayers, and tears at a vigil last night as a community in Madison, Wisconsin comes to grips with a tragic school shooting.
Got a call coming in at Abundant Life Christian Church that's advising someone was shot.
Police arrived minutes after a second grader called to report an active shooter just before 11 a.m. at the small private Abundant Life Christian School.
Gonna let that soak in for a minute. A second grade student called 911.
This sixth grader said he heard the gunshots while sitting in English class.
We heard them and then some people started crying and then just waited till the police came.
Police say one teenage student and one teacher were killed. At least 6 other people were wounded. A speaker at last night's vigil said the teacher was a substitute for another educator who had called out sick. Meanwhile, police have identified the shooter as 15-year-old student Natalie Rupnow, who went by the name Samantha. They say she was pronounced dead on the way to the hospital, adding that a 9mm handgun was recovered from the scene.
We're not going to rush the information. We'll take our time and make sure that we do our due diligence.
Investigators have searched the 15-year-old's home, and they say her family is cooperating with the investigation as police try to determine a motive.
Police say at least 2 of those wounded in the shooting have been released from the hospital. 2 students have life-threatening critical injuries. The Madison police chief last night adds his agency is working with state and federal law enforcement in their investigation. They're also cautioning the public not to believe everything they read on social media about the shooting or the shooter.